Hello, happy Wednesday, and welcome to another bookish video. What's up, fellow readers? Today we are doing the rapid fire book tag. I got this idea from a fellow booktuber I watch. Their name is Scientist Reading World, and I'll put his video down below. It's basically just 24 questions, and you're supposed to answer them as fast as you can, which is going to be hard for me because I love to talk. But we're going to try it anyway. If you're new here, my name is Megan, and this is Booking It. I just want to take a quick minute to thank everyone for the support. Like I said, last video, we are so close to 100 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I want to see you more often. Thank you so much for watching. Let's just hop right into it. The first one is ebook or physical book. Definitely physical book. I usually get distracted reading ebooks and they usually hurt my eyes. So if I can, I always read the physical copy. Number 2 is paperback or hardback. Paperback all the way. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't like hardbacks. I don't like how they're like not flimsy. I can't move them. And honestly, the book jackets annoy me. I always take them off. Long story short, paperback. Number 3 is online shopping or in-store shopping, which is kind of hard with COVID. Not many bookstores are really open, and if they are, they have the capacity. I do prefer in-person shopping when I can, but lately I've been ordering them online. Number 4 is trilogies or series. Usually trilogies. And I say that because I feel like sometimes series have too much information. Like, they could be condensed into fewer books. I like trilogies just because they usually have decent character development, they usually have a good story, and they're usually not super long. So I'm gonna go with trilogies, although I think I've read more series. The next one is heroes or villains. Definitely villains. I'm a sucker for villains, especially like villain turned good. That's kind of fun. But I always lean towards villains. I like have a soft spot for them. But also I just like the way they think. You know, why do they think that way? So I like villains a lot. I usually tend to take to them. The next one is a book you want everyone to read. You probably could have guessed it. It's City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I love it. I love this series. Everything about it is just beautiful. Moving right along, recommend an underrated book. I have Fish in a Tree by Linda Mullally Hunt. I have talked about this in a few other videos, so check those out if you haven't seen them. But this is basically about a girl that has dyslexia. She has a lot of trouble learning to read and write, and she's basically just passed on throughout her grade levels until she finds a teacher that really helps her and they really connect. This is a really good book for everyone, honestly, just to show you, like, you shouldn't judge people, but also for educators. Moving on. The next one is The Last Book You Finished. Oh my god, I almost just dropped that. It is Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. I love this book. It was really good. I didn't like it as much as her other books, but she's a really good author. She writes a lot of mystery, young adult. If you're into that kind of thing, you should read it. The next question is... Ew. The next question is the last book you bought. This is kind of a hard one because I buy a lot of books. But it is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I actually bought this for my book club, which I do through a Discord. If you're interested, I'm going to put the link down below to join our Discord. This is what we're reading for April. You should totally join. It's so much fun. And the people there, they're all so lovely. Shout out to my humans. The next question is the weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark. Honestly, I use a lot of weird things. I use like receipts, any scrap of paper, sticky notes, just anything to like stick in my book. My finger a lot if I'm just like holding it and like talking to someone, da da da. You know. But what I normally use for bookmarks are these paint chips that I stole from the local paint store. I like to like match the color of the paint chip with my book. Kind of fun, right? The next one is used books, yes or no? Yes, if you can get a book on discount that's used, why not, right? I mean, if someone read it and it's only lightly used, who cares? I mean, if you get it and it's like completely ripped, that's a different story. But most of the time, used books are a yes from me. Okay, we're already at number 12, which is top 3 favorite genres. I like romance, mystery, and fantasy. Those are what I read a lot, and they're usually young adult. 13 is borrow or buy. As you can see from my extra large book collection, it is buy. I like to own my books. 14 is characters or plot. This is a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with plot. I'd rather have an exciting plot. I am a sucker for well-developed characters. I really like a nice, well-developed character that has a lot of, story behind them. But at the end of the day, plot. The next one is long or short books. If you are a book lover, you probably agree with me. Long books. I love the character development. I love the plot. Everything about a long book, I just want to be, completely indulged in it. But if the book is too long and it has too much explanation, I lose interest. I do like long books if they're written well. The next one is long or short chapters. This is completely opposite. I like short chapters. If it's too long of a chapter, it bothers me because I like to read by chapter. I will only stop at a chapter. Weird bookish thing, I guess. But I like short chapters so I can stop in between chapters and I don't have to stop in the middle of chapters or force myself to read more than I want to read. What am I doing still holding these? Wow, we're making pretty good time. That's a win. The next one is name the first 3 books you can think of. A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, 3 Things I Know Are True. That one stressed me out. Moving right along, we have books that make you laugh or cry. I have one. It's called They Both Die at the End. It's by Adam Silvera. It's really good. It makes some people cry. It didn't make me cry. It takes a lot for a book to make me cry, but it did make me laugh and it did make me feel kind of sad. That one's really good. I recommend it if you haven't read it. It's a pretty easy read and a pretty quick one. Question 19, our world or fictional worlds? Duh, if you know me at all. Fictional worlds. Love fantasy. Love things that aren't real. If I can be taken out of this world for a while and put into another one, that's perfect. That's a-okay with me. 20, audiobooks. Yes or no? No. I can't do it, guys. I've tried so hard to like audiobooks. I don't know what it is. I think I just have too much on my mind and I can't focus, but all of a sudden the audiobooks I'm playing for 2 hours and I haven't listened to a single word. No on audiobooks from me. I try them so hard and I can't like them. 21, do you ever judge a book by its cover? Absolutely, all the time. Every single time I buy a book. I like to look at the cover. If it looks like a good cover, sometimes I buy it, sometimes I look at the back. But usually if it's a good cover, it makes me look at the back. So yeah. All right, we are closing in on the final 3. It is either book to movie or book to TV show adaptations. I think I want to go with book to movie just because it's more common. I've seen more books to movies than I have books to TV shows. I also just think that TV shows usually get dragged out. For example, 13 Reasons Why was a book and then it was a TV show. It's just too dragged out for me. A movie or TV show that you preferred to the book. That's a really hard one. Can I say none? I mean, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I like that one a lot because when they're competing in the big maze, the actual tournament, there's a lot more detail in the movie than there is the book just because there's so much to picture. So I guess Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The last one is series or standalones. Absolutely series. I love me a good series. And I read a lot of standalone books, but if it's a series and I can just completely indulge in the characters and the plot for several books, I'm totally there for it. So this was just a quick tag today. I wanted to do this because I thought it would be really fun and I wanted to do as quick as I could answer the questions. I'll put the questions and I'll tag the person that I found this from in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!